In Trump's ongoing war against quote unquote narco terrorism in the Caribbean, another 6 people have been extrajudicially killed. This is the fifth vessel that the U.S. military has struck down at the behest of the Trump administration. There's no evidence so far of any narcotics nor terrorists aboard this vessel among the 6 people that were killed. This is 27 people total now that have been killed. And so far, we have seen no justification, legal or physical evidence, or any sort of justification you could imagine for killing these people. And generally speaking, for this sort of crime of drug trafficking, we don't just strike people down. We try to apprehend them. We use some sort of intelligence to figure out who their suppliers are and see if we can get closer to the source of this. We try to figure out where the violent elements actually exist and pick apart at the edges, at the seams of these things to try to learn more and actually meaningfully stop this sort of operation. And instead, what we've been doing is just murdering people and further pissing them off. Colombia and Venezuela are not exactly happy with us. And Donald Trump is probably going to just use tariffs and other things to bludgeon them over the head and try to keep them from really acting out against us. And with their own internal conflicts and economic struggles, it might actually work. It's kind of insane to see. And it's extremely disheartening to watch this ongoing normalization of state-sponsored violence, of murder of people. We've got people dying in the Caribbean by the dozens. We've got people being apprehended violently in the United States by ICE, whether they're citizens or not. At this point, it doesn't matter. If you're brown, or if you step in the way, or as we saw in another video that was posted today, if you're black and you run from ICE when they show up with guns drawn and their masks over their head into a Walgreens, just suddenly burst into the place. If you run away, that is a reason apparently for them to apprehend you violently. They can do whatever the fuck they want to, or so they think. That's why you should show up this Saturday at the No Kings protest. You should be there with your neighbors. You should be there with your countrymen. Show up and send a message. It's the only way we're going to get through to these people is showing up in mass and showing them how small they actually are. Collective action is the only way we can win against this kind of belligerence. So be there this Saturday. Be ready. Prepare yourself. Protect yourself. Stay safe. But be there.